The new Pokemon opening is insane. Terapagos has finally awakened and brought a whole new arc with it. The sparkle of Terapagos has just begun, and we just got the greatest opening in Pokemon history. Let's analyze the brand new opening of this arc. We open with a gorgeous cut of the pendant floating in Leeko's arms. Terapagos awakens and the title crystallizes. The first shot is really insightful as we get a glimpse of Leeko's childhood. She's walking behind her parents and the shot grays as they leave her behind. This lines up with what we know of Leeko's parents. Her mom, Luca, is too busy adventuring to be around, and her dad is pretty strict. This paints a pretty lonely picture that might explain Leeko's anxieties around connection. We then cut to the present as Leeko's world is lit up by the Pokemon around her. The pendant has brought on a world of adventure, first through meeting her starter, represented by the Leafage, then eventually joining the Rising Voltaclers. It's only a few seconds, but it represents her entire journey pretty well. Roy is up next, and he's sitting in his grandfather's lap as they read a story about the Black Rayquaza. This transitions into Roy holding the Pokeball. I believe this shot represents his dissatisfaction with his life on the island and his desire for more. We see his fiery spirit ignite as he gets his own shot on the Brave Asagi. I love that they included the flag that led to his and Fuecoco's meeting. From here on out, we meet the Rising Voltaclers with their signature Pokemon. The chorus kicks in and they rise through the clouds as the gang slides down the shiny Rayquaza. It's a pretty fun scene that captures the thrill of adventure. Next we see Amicio training with his Corviknight and Cerulege. As Cerulege is knocked down, so is he. We see him adjust his collar and go up to Hamber, who's watching him. To me, this is a great scene not only for the direction, but also for capturing where Amicio is as a character. He recently lost pretty badly, and that's shown with him falling alongside Cerulege. Given the shot of his face, I feel that big things are coming for him. He's the fourth poster child and a pretty prominent character. While I do expect him to join the leads eventually, I think that for now he's going through a lot and might act on his own. Similar to Spinel, I can see Amicio acting on his own will and chasing after his own personal goals. Back to our leads, we see 3 generations of Leeko's family. I really love this shot. For a while I've been saying that Pokemon Horizons made a clear effort to expand the roles for women in Pokemon, and this shot captures that so well. While I love the previous companions, see this video, I think it's a very deliberate choice to have Luca, Diana, and Leeko stray from previous Pokegirls and women in general. Grandmother who eats canned food, an adventurous mom who's never around, and a young girl who descends from a long line of adventurers. It's just such a fun premise and I can't wait to see each of them get expanded upon. This lineage is confirmed by the next shot of the 6 heroes that leads up to Lucius. We got his full design in the same episode, so it's pretty obvious that that's Leeko's ancestor. They've got the same fringe, and once again, Terapagos Light is leading her to a new connection. Throughout the series, the pendant acts as a shining line that connects all our characters. In the final few seconds, we meet the newest explorers being Songo, Onix, and Agate. Songo is posed on her giant Glalie, which perfectly captures her personality. She is physically looking down on us just like she does in the anime. It's such great attention to detail that lets me know the character work will continue to be pretty good for this series. Onix marches forward determined as always, and we haven't seen much of Agate, so I can't tell you what this is, but rest assured, we'll cover it in my next Pokemon Horizons video. We catch up with the remaining explorers and end on the ship with the Rising Voltaclers. There's a lot to love about Halo, but to me, it's the attention to detail that gets me. So much care poured into every shot, and let me remind you, we've been through a lot of bad openings. Remember the made-up nonsense in Be an Arrow, or the last series which used the same song for years? If you aren't watching Pokemon, surely this opening should convince you that you're missing out. Now is the best time to become a Pokemon fan. Look forward to more Pokemon Horizons content as this series continues to impress me. If you've got any hopes for this arc, let me know, because I can tell we're in for a wild ride. I wanted to make a really quick video because I was impressed, blown away really by this opening, and I think most of the fandom was. So if I missed anything, be sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.